if you make her your entire world, you're gonna be so disappointed. Man, there's so many times where I'll get with a woman and I lose myself within it. I forget who I am because everything becomes about her. Everything becomes about the woman. Straight up, one of the worst things that you can do around a woman when you're dealing with a woman is lose your confidence. This happened to me over and over again. And I don't know what it is. This is like a lot of times I'll get with a woman and then I get comfortable. So I get comfortable with being around her and I feel like, oh, I can just let my guard loose. I can just like, I can just kind of be me or whatever. And a lot of times I get into that mode, and what happens slowly over time is she starts to become the man. And I know a lot of y'all have dealt with that before. Like when dealing with a woman, especially if she's feminine, she doesn't want to play the masculine role. And a lot of times for me, what will happen, like I said, is, man, like I'll start off like this confident dude. I got a lot of shit going on. And then all of a sudden, you know, I'm the one that's hitting her up all the time. I'm the one that's trying to see her all the time. I'm the one that's like not doing my hobbies no more. I'm starting to not be around my friends. I remember there was times where my cousin would be like, bro, I ain't seen you in like 3 to 4 weeks. So a lot of times we lose that confidence when we're dealing with a woman because we let our guard loose. We let our guard down. We think it's cool. We start to get comfortable. You know, I just heard like countless times, like a lot of times I've heard where dudes be like, man, like when I got with this girl, like I stopped chasing my dreams. I stopped doing A, B, C. And the thing is, really, you shouldn't even want to be with somebody if they don't make you want to go harder anyway. So for me, if I feel like I get with somebody and either I don't feel as good as around them, or I feel like I gotta please them, or I feel like I'm not enough, or I feel like I'm not going as hard on my dreams, I know that's not the woman I'm really supposed to be with. Because a woman that's for you, when you're with her, what I realize is like, damn, I'm gonna actually want to go harder on my dreams because she's encouraging me. She fucks with what I do. Like I know for me having a YouTube channel, if a woman don't rock with the stuff I'm talking about, I know she's not particularly the woman for me, and that's okay. But oftentimes, even in my 30s, I found myself with the woman at times where I'm with her, but it's like I don't feel confident around her. And the reason why I don't feel confident around her is because she's trying to play the masculine role. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times that it turns me off. But oftentimes a woman can turn into the masculine because you turning into the chick. A lot of times that's what happening with us dudes. That happened to me over and over. I'm turning into the chick. Like I said, you the one that's trying to text all the time. You the one that's trying to call her. You the one that's trying to see her. You the one that's not having no goals. You trying to see what she got going on all goddamn day. So when you get into that mode, it's gonna get ugly, especially if she started off rocking with your ambition and your confidence. One of my OGs, he's been married for, he's in his 40s. He's been married for like 20 plus years almost, just about since he got out of college or whatever. And you know, I was asking him one day, I'm like, what's the key to you staying married? You know what I'm saying? Because him and his wife, they're married, but they have their own lives. And which is important because a lot of times we get with somebody and we want to do everything they're doing. We don't want to have our own lives. I see that a lot within my own family where people, they can't let go of their spouses. Their spouse got a life, but they don't. You know what I'm saying? So with my OG, I was talking to him and what he said was, he was like, I didn't lose myself. He was like, the reason why we're still married and we're still good is because I never lost myself. And that's super important. I salute to him being able to do that for 20 years because, man, there's so many times where I'll get with a woman and I lose myself within it. You know, I forget who I am because everything becomes about her. Everything becomes about the woman. You know what I'm saying? So it's very important that when you get with a woman you're attracted to, don't stop what you're doing. Keep doing what you was doing when you were single. Because if you fold into making it all about her and if you make her your entire world, you're gonna be so disappointed. You're gonna be so disappointed because a woman, she's gonna start to veer away and look for your replacement. You know what I'm saying? I done seen that time after time. So for me, when I get with a new woman, it's important for me to maintain what I'm doing, maintain my confidence, maintain me going to the gym, making sure I'm continuing to do this content and give y'all value, because bro, I done lost so many chicks just like from losing myself, losing my confidence, losing my ambition, losing my drive, because I'm making it all about her. So that means the stuff I was doing in my life, it really wasn't about me. I probably was just doing it for a woman. And that's what goes on with a lot of us men. And you gotta be careful of that, because shit, you don't wanna just be losing women if you can control it, you feel me? When you're with the woman, it should be all about you. And I'm not saying this to my woman over here like that I'm on some cocky shit, but the woman needs to be into you as a man. She needs to be into what her man got going on. She needs to be a helpmate and things of these nature. So that's why I say, like, you can't make because again, for any woman that wanna come over here and say otherwise, for 10 plus years, I was the guy where I made it all about the woman, and it always backfired. So I know from firsthand experience that as a man, you gotta stay on your shit. You gotta stay on your grind, because when you stay on your grind, the woman's gonna help you to continue to get more, because she's going by your program. Shout out to Ron Will, she's in cooperation with your operation. So that's the thing, you can't lose your confidence when you get with these women. Because a lot of us men, we do. We lose our confidence, we lose our swagger, we lose our aura, and we turn into a marshmallow, goddammit. And that was me for so many years. That's why I can share this video, because I've been on both ends of the spectrum, man. So, man, straight up, man, that's the little 2 cents I want to give to y'all, man. Hopefully this video and message inspire one of you guys. And also make sure y'all go lock into my Patreon, man. Like, I'm gonna start to go live over there, exclusive content. You can do one-on-one with me. Whatever you would like, man, that link is in the description, man. $5 memberships. But guys, man, that's my video for today, man. And until the next time, deuces.